Ready? Ready.
What's up guys, it's Pick'em with HuddleGG, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most frustrating things in the game right now, especially if you like to run the ball, and that's running against the double mug defense where people can set up their defense and get a free runner in the A-gap every single time. We're going to show you how that defense works today, but most importantly, one of, if not the best runs in the entire game to torch this defense and really take advantage of what they're doing. So let's dive into this video, and let's first again talk about what's happening when they're running this defense. So again, they're going to come out in a double mug defense, and you can come out in something like mid blitz, or you can come out in a zone play here like Tampa 2. But if you come out in a zone, what you want to do is you want to blitz both middle linebackers. Okay, obviously if you're in mid blitz, they're already going to be blitzed, you don't have to do that. And what you want to do is you want to take the middle linebacker that's opposite of the running back side, and you want to drag him over to this side just like this. Now, if we look at the play art here for inside zone, you're going to see that the only flame icon that's on the field right now is the backside cornerback there to the right side of the screen. Again, the flame icon means that player is not supposed to be blocked based off of the alignment of the defense, based off of the run concept that we have called. So you have to be aware that that guy's not going to be blocked. What's going to happen when they drag this user over here is it's going to put another flame icon on that right of screen middle linebacker there, or that running back side middle linebacker. And if we go to snap the ball here, you're going to see that guy's going to run right into the backfield and hit our running back for a loss pretty much right when we're getting the ball. Now this is going to happen to both sides of the field as well. Okay, so again, all they're going to do, just want to make sure those two middle linebackers are blitzing. If we look at the play art here, you're going to see, again, the only flame icon on the field right now is that backside corner. But once they drag the middle linebacker opposite of the running back side to the running back side, it now puts the left of screen middle linebacker in this situation with that flame icon. And when we go to say hike, you're going to see he's again going to be hitting our running back in the backfield as soon as he's getting the ball. This will happen for other run concepts as well. So if we go to something like halfback base, right, and we come out in the same defense, you're going to see, we're going to make sure those guys are blitzed. You're going to see in halfback base right now, the right of screen edge is untargeted. Once they move this guy over here, now that right of screen middle linebacker is untargeted as well. So if we go to say hike, you're going to see he's once again going to hit our running back right when we are handing that ball off. And this can be, again, very, very frustrating. I'm somebody who likes to run the ball a lot and run the ball at the highest of levels in the Madden community. And it's very frustrating if they can just do a simple thing like drag their user over, and now we can't really do anything to attack this in the run game, but that's not necessarily the case. Before we show you the best run play in the game to attack this defense, make sure you head over to HuddleGG after this video. In our Meta Buster, we just dropped 8 in-depth breakdowns on how to beat this defense and even more. If you want to stay ahead of the meta and know what everyone else is running before they do, there's no better place to be. So what we want to do here with running the football against this look is we're going to come out in a play called tackle trap. Okay, so tackle trap can be found in 3 formations throughout the game, and it's in a variety of different playbooks. Here I'm going to be in tight Y off weak, and again you can see the play in the bottom left is called tackle trap. And what you're going to see here is we're actually going to use the user's movement against them. So if now we come out in this play right here, what they're going to do is they're going to blitz these two middle linebackers, and they're going to drag the middle linebacker opposite of the running back side to the running back side just like this. Now if we look at the play art, you're going to see we have no flame icons up the middle. We have no worry about one of those middle linebackers coming through unblocked. But let's look at why this is. And what we want to do is we want to look at the actual style of run here. So first of all, we're not running a zone run, which is what we were running on the first rep. This is more of a gap scheme run, but it's going to be a trap where the left of screen player, nobody is going to worry about on the line except the polling blocker. Okay, so that right tackle, you can see how his polling block is pretty much going directly towards that left of screen edge player. He's going to take him. So that leaves 2 players to the right side of the screen, our right guard and our tight end. And you can see they have 2 defenders over there because they have moved their user to the left side of the screen. So our right guard's going to get the guy to his right shoulder, and then our tight end's going to get the guy to his right shoulder. Now on the left side, that's going to leave 3 defensive players and 3 offensive players. We're going to have the left tackle blocking straight ahead, the left guard blocking straight ahead, and the center blocking the user straight ahead. So what you're going to see here is when we go to say hike, all we want to do is to allow those blocks to take place, and we're going to have a ton of space up the middle to get some yards. Now the one thing you want to do anytime you're running the ball, you do not want to hit the sprint button until you're past the line of scrimmage, especially past the offensive line when they're blocking. Because if you sprint before that, you're going to give the defensive line better opportunities to shed those blocks. Just make sure that you're not hitting sprint until later on in the play. But if you see here, if they set up this defense and we go to run this play once again, all we need to do is just be smart. And you're going to see there is a ton of space here. And that's 2 reps in a row where we made it about 20 to 30 yards downfield before we even made contact with a defender on the field. So you can see, once again, we have everybody blocking. And when we're talking about picking up blitzes in the pass game, or we're talking about blocking appropriately in the run game, we're always talking about making sure that we have a hat on a hat. Okay, so if somebody gets shed, you're gonna have to live with that. Just go to the next down. You have to understand that if you keep running this, you will consistently get positive yards. Because if you look at the blocking here, again, right guard is gonna get the guy to his right shoulder right there. Tight end here is gonna get the guy to his right shoulder, as you can see there. Center's gonna get the user right in front of him. Left guard's going to get the guy right in front of him. Left tackle's going to get the guy right in front of him. And then we have this backside guy who looks like he's coming in free. But again, if we remember, we have our right guard, or sorry, our right tackle who is trapping on this play. And he's going to go to this side of the field to get that block. Now, in this situation, this player gets bumped by the left tackle here. So he's not actually able to get in free. But if he does get in free, we have this player here who's able to block him. So you can see that it blocks this perfectly. And now they don't have anybody else up the middle because they have those 2 middle linebackers mugging the gaps. So once we block them, we really are not going to have to worry about anybody until that 3rd level of the defense with those safeties and those corners rallying to the ball. So one more time, just to show you how consistent this is, we are going to, again, set up the defense. We're going to block both those middle linebackers. We're going to drag the middle linebacker opposite of the running back to the running back side. And from the offensive side of things, we don't have to motion anybody. We don't have to untarget anybody. All we need to do is snap the ball. And you're going to see that once again, we have a ton of space to run this ball right up the middle and get easy yards against this defense. They cannot live with this defensive method if we are running this concept. And once they start to change, we're going to be able to obviously then go back to the other runs that we enjoy to use. But if they are running something like this, again, really, really attack them with a concept that takes advantage of the user's movement. And that's going to, again, either give you easy yards time and time again, or it's going to force them into another defense. And if you guys are looking to get even better at Madden, make sure to join our free Discord by going to HuddleGG/Discord.